Imagine that you are sitting by the shore, looking at the sunset. There is a light breeze towards you. You can see some water wave come and crashing onto the shore. It might look very natural that waves generally will just carry stuff from far beyond us to the shore. However, is it really true that waves in general carry matters from one place to the other? Let's find it out today. Here's the water tank that I created some ripple in it. And you might think that, oh, there is something travel from one place to the other. But I'm gonna argue that there's nothing actually go from one place to the other. The general shape of the waves go from one place to the other, but not the actual water molecule that goes one to the other. Maybe it's not that easy to watch the waves, so we added an apple into the water tank so we can see the wave motion in a more clearer sense. In this clip, you can clearly see that the apple wobbles around up and down, sometimes a little bit left and right. But generally, you can see that the apples just go up and down mostly. It doesn't go horizontally. Maybe you're still not convinced that matter is not transferred by the water waves. Maybe you will be thinking for yourself, oh, because it is the apple is too heavy, so the wave is not carrying it from one place to the other. So let's do a more detailed data analysis and see what actually happened. Here is a tracker where we can use to keep track of the location of the apple using this XY coordinate axis. And this can help us visualize the x-axis location and y-axis location of the apple. The data will be shown on the right-hand side, and that I'm going to use the dent on the apple as a tracker. 1,000 years later, we successfully find out the location of the apple. And as you can see on the right side of the screen, there is the X location on the top panel, and then the Y location on the bottom panel. And you can see that the X location do not change a lot, whereas the Y-axis fluctuate up and down quite a bit. And that's what I meant. The wave is strong enough to make the apple wobble up and down in a large motion. So clearly the waves is affecting the apple. But you can see that the X direction, the horizontal direction of the apple do not change by a lot. So the wave is not going to transfer matter from one place to the other. It will just wobble things up and down in the same location. But what about the wave really crash onto the shore? Let's do another demo for that. In here, we simulate a shore by tilting the water tank, so that the water is actually going in a less and less deep sea. Focus your attention to the right-hand side of the tank, where you can really see that the waves is feeling the bottom of the tank, and hence it crashes at the very end. And there we have it. Generally, a normal waves will just pass us by and make stuff wobbles up and down, which do not transfer objects from one place to the other. However, if it is going towards a less and less steep shore, the wave is starting to feel the bottom of the sea, and therefore it becomes dragged and crashes onto the seashore.